Guilty Gear Strive hasn't even been out for 6 months, but the FGC don't care. All we care about is dropping on some hot takes. And so for today's video, we're gonna drop on some Reddit posts filled with the hottest of takes. Let's see what the community has to say about this game so far. Love the subhuman self and let me carve your way through are extremely overrated. Cap.
I think the fact that people have it on repeat every time, yeah, I think it's overrated in terms of that, bro. Everybody gotta listen to that Kai and Axel theme, bro. And honestly, real talk, I honestly think Hellfire kind of grew on me too. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really like Hellfire when it first started, but I actually kind of vibe with Hellfire. Hellfire is actually pretty dope. Maybe I should make another tier list about the themes now.
That's not a hot take. That's fact. That's fact. That's correct. They are overrated. All right, number one, not a hot take. It's confirmed.
GG Rev 2 is better due to everyone's main are there. Bigger roster means more fun. I mean, bigger roster does mean more fun. I honestly think Rev 2 is a great game. It has a lot of great things. However, there's a lot of issues that I did have with it. But the game overall, in terms of like a lot of like options and a lot of like decision making that you could do, and a lot of variables for a player, is very satisfying.
That is straight wrong. That's 100% incorrect. He's definitely a Smash player. That guy definitely plays Smash Brothers. You can definitely have too many characters in fighting games. Now, I agree. You know, I want to have all the old characters in Strive too, but that second sentence is 100% fake. Tell that to Tekken. This is why I don't play Tekken anymore. Come on, man.
You know it's about to be a hot take when someone brings up the past game. We talking about Guilty Gear Strive, and someone's like, do you remember back in the day of the Game Boy Advance Edition? Is there a Game Boy version of Guilty Gear? There probably is. Mr. Black One, you're wrong, because I don't see Zappa in Exerd. Case closed. Whack take. Here's a hot take. Most of y'all watching haven't hit that sub button. Why don't you go ahead and correct yourself and click that subscribe button below. Let's get into the action.
Every character can be played like Gorilla, and every can be played God-like skillful. No exceptions. Don't judge people by character. Judge how they play. What is this? Is this a hot take? What is it? I feel like this was written by a gorilla. What's this guy got to work on his... Take the banana out of your hand when you're typing, man. I don't even know how to respond to that. Oh, he's a soul main. There we go. Oh, I see. He's a soul player. It all makes sense now.
You're absolutely correct. It takes skill. It takes grace. It takes putting people in their place with Leo in the right kind of way. You know what? I agree with that. I think Leo players can be, and Nago players can be very graceful. This is a good take. I don't see how this is a hot take. This is actually someone they spitting. You spitting.
You're not going to play a solid Leo player. I don't care how godlike you believe that that player is, and like how smart they are, bro. When you play Leo, there's no guile Leo.
Leo Whitefang, that's the character that they're maining, says everybody gangsta until Axel does rushdown with his overhead on knockdown. Not so much, because Axel got nerfed. Sorry, zoners.
Nah, this is wild, bro. If you get hit by Axel's overhead, bro, that's the overhead. If that's the overhead that's gonna shook your ass, bro, wait till you fight Bad Moon. You know,
this is definitely Reddit, right? These dudes are definitely from Reddit, right? Is he complaining about Axel 6H? Is just block, stand up, dude? Come on, it's not that hard. Oh, he's a Leo player. Then just DP, dude.
You know, our players are the most carried by their character, at least up to floor 10. Yeah, so it may have dumb but Eno players are so confident mashing in every situation presented to them. Well, this is what happens when everything is like minus. You make characters like that always swinging. And the fact that you said Soul and May, I can kind of agree with this take, honestly, because with Eno, all of your moves like moves you forward. So if you have a hard time like running at people, you just like stroke the big tree.
He definitely got beat up by his friend or his like cousin or little brother or something who plays Eno. That character is definitely not a character. Absolutely not. In this game, hell no.
I would disagree with this take, but I feel like it's just enough spice that I love chaos and I want to see chaos. So I'll let this one go. This is a good take. You right.
Mains literally have one joke and it's not funny anymore. One move. What is a joke? That reminds me of like guys want literally one thing and it's disgusting. Is that? I don't understand this.
You right. You read the patch notes and they say just 6 speed dolphin. They forgot to add the asterisk that said in training mode. Just 6P the dolphin in training mode. They definitely still have one move. Don't let the patch notes fool you. It's still there.
They do have one joke. That is not a bad take. This is actually pretty good.
The Tom Odyssey says every character is viable. Anji is just at the bottom. Listen, I agree with that take. That's not really a hot take unless you're an Anji player. But if you're an Anji player, you can never come to the Discord again. You are kicked out of the Discord. Try to go in the Anji Discord right now. You'll find out that you're locked out.
Yeah, this is not a bad take. This is actually pretty good, actually. In this game particular, because of the nature of the game, because damage is so high, and because you could just throw your opponent and like you could probably change the tide.
My man is speaking true. What is this? I thought this was supposed to be a hot take. This guy's a genius. He's just like me.
Defensive mechanics in this game needs to be buffed. One thing I will say is the FD change. I was a bit scared of it. Back then that was not a hot take, but now I feel like in this current generation it's not a hot take.
Well, what is it? What is it? I got Sajam making a video about how they buffed it too much, and before you guys not buffed enough. Melty Blood is all crazy. Make up your mind. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Just get good. Yeah, that's right.
See, I don't like takes like this because the thing about takes like this is they just say, I want this kind of mechanic in the game. I want defensive mechanic in the game. What more do you want? You have to explain yourself.
A character doesn't need to have 10 different ways to be played. If I want different gameplay, I play a different character, LOL. What the hell?
The problem is, they're kind of right because so many people want the character to have everything. Just because of how bad other people are, this may pass. This can pass.
This is a wild take. This is the most ham take.
I like the online lobby system. You must be one of the developers.
I don't know. I think this is the second hot take. After what I read, I think it's the second hot take. I think the online lobby idea was good, but god damn, the functionality is trash. Oh my god.
Now that's bait. I'm not even falling for that. That's bait.
I'm already starting to say this, but more than half of the time, I don't even know what the Faust is doing, and I still win most of the matches. That should tell something. Yeah, pre-patch, I would say, yeah. Faust was kind of having it rough.
Dude, this is what net play does to people, right? I guess it used to be like back in the day, you know, when like I beat everyone in the middle school. I'm the best player at my middle school. That means I'm good at the game. It's like, no, you suck. You just no idea what you're talking about.
That is not a bad take. In fact, I think that's a great take right there. In fact, that person's correct. Faust needs buffs. That should tell you something. Let's go, Grim. I appreciate you, and I agree.
Strive has some of the least fun matches I've ever played in a fighting game. I don't mean the game's unbalanced. I just mean characters are legitimate, not fun to play against. I highly disagree, but there are unfun matchups, but I feel like this is more like a player who hasn't really played a lot of fighting games, you know? I feel like he's more like a newer fighting game player.
That's not a bad take at all. That's a Guilty Gear take. That's how you know it's a Guilty Gear game, when you hate all the characters. When you go on the character select screen, you like, I hate you, there's my character, you, and you. That's a Guilty Gear game right there. You just play a Guilty Gear.
And there's some characters in this game, particularly, it feels like a chore to fight against, because the moment you mess up, bro, everything shatters.
People who don't like Disaster Passion were not taken to pizza parties as a kid. Nah, this one definitely. You just saying this to rile people up. I know the type of person you are. You're the type of kid to wipe your boogers on other people. You're the type of kid to just eat the cheese off the top of a piece of pizza and leave the rest.
Sound like to me you didn't get invited. Where were you when Ratatouille the original was out masked up? He was out there masked up before anybody thought wearing a mask was hot. Shout out to my homie Chuck E. Cheese, bro.
Is that a compliment? Is that an insult? I don't know. I will just say Disaster Passion, you know, it's a meme song. It's not that terrible. I don't want to rip my ears out when I hear it. I went to a lot of pizza parties, by the way, when I was a kid.
So Goodfella is the sickest character in terms of combo. Yeah, this is not a hot take. This is actually legit. When I actually watch Soul do combos, I'll be like, man, I wish my character could do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's kind of a complaint a lot of people had, was that Soul had a level of freedom that other characters in the game didn't have, you know? Because Daisuke's vision, he wanted to make, you know, he wanted to make his self-insert really, really strong. So yeah, I think that's just a correct statement.
You know, in Daisuke's vision, Soul got all the good stuff. You know, Soul got, he was the favorite child. You go to Christmas, you see a few boxes here for Faust, a few boxes there for Nago, and a few boxes over here for Soul. And then all of a sudden, wait, we got more for you. He definitely got the biggest portions. When mealtime came, you got the biggest portions.
All Leo players play like they only have 5 minutes a day to play. I don't know what he's saying, but I agree with it. I don't know what he's saying, but I agree with it. It makes sense.
I mean, think about it. You got Uber Eats at the door. You gotta take your dog out for a walk. Dinner's cooking on the pot. All right, you gotta make things fast. It's any percent runs out here with Leo. You know what I'm saying?
So they like all Leo players play like they're at a LAN center, and like the LAN center is about to close in like 10 minutes.
Grabs should not be as fast as they are, is my take. Don't get grabbed then. Next.
I agree. Girls shouldn't be 2 frames. That's crazy. Not in this game.
Did you see that icon? Did you see the icon right there? Chips enough? With the unpunishable command grab, unreactable, unpunishable command grab. We got to nerf grabs, man. Like, you want to nerf your command grab too? Like, no, not that one, not that one. Nerf the other ones though.
Nago is an under character, and I am a Nago player. This is not a hot take. Dog, this dude was actually a match. He is a gorilla. Yeah, he is under as hell. Yeah. This
is supposed to be a hot take video, right? Where are the hot takes? Everyone is just spitting facts. Like, what's going on? Now, if it was Hotashi, he'd give you, you know, a 47-minute video explaining and crying about why Nagoriyuki takes a lot of work. You know, big brain character.
You absolutely right. I'm a Nago player too. You know what? We gotta be real with ourselves here.
This game is well balanced, and Angie's better than people think. All right, now we're getting into the hot take. What do they say? That's cap. That's cap. Anyone defending Angie, I'm here to stand up and tell you he's bottom 1. Giovanna player, I must have beat this guy's butt online. Now he's pissed off.
The game is balanced, and it's crazy. Rev 2 was also balanced too, but this game is actually balanced too. But this people saying Angie is way better than people think. You are a Giovanna player indeed.
Gio is the most boring character to play in Guilty Gear. Orange, you're a Nago player. I agree with you. Kai Kisuke used to be the driest character. Now I think it's Gio. I mean, every character in Guilty Gear has sauce, but if we're talking who's got the most sauce, Gio is just like a few drops, you know. Kai at least got a little sauce. You shake a little bit of sauce out there, you know what I'm saying? But Gio has only a few drops left compared to the other characters.
I like how it said by Nagoriyuki. Dude, I loved it. My favorite part about this video is definitely the character profile pictures. Godlike. My man is pissed. He got rushed down. He got rushed down by Gio.
I don't know. Maybe I think the most boring character to play, honestly, is May. Like, I think that character is extremely boring. All you do is you just do like 2 moves, and sometimes 3. So I guess May players count to 3. That's actually pretty impressive because I didn't think they could get that far. So congratulations to the May players. You know, freaking go, Justin.
People who play low tiers just to brag about it or feel self-righteous are worse than people who play top tiers because they think the character's fun. Yeah, I mean, that's again, not a hot take. I think I made a video about that on my channel, but yeah. Nobody cares, you know? Literally nobody cares you play low tier. In my opinion, it's not about bragging or it's not about feeling self-righteous. People pick low tier characters because they're cowards.
Let me tell you a story. But this player was like, yo, this character sucks. X character sucks. And I was like, I don't know, man. I think this character's pretty good. He was like, ain't nobody winning with this character, right? And then I kid you not, they posted a tier list and they put this character as like top 3. And you know what he did? He dropped it. He dropped the character.
All the low tier players out there, they scrambling right now to make a post against you. But just know, I got your back. St. Cola got your back. I agree. Imagine playing low tier just to be miserable. Why would you want to sit down and suffer when you play a fighting game that's already going to have stress anyway? I'm trying to just fight. I ain't trying to survive. I'm trying to fight. I want to be the big man out here. You know what I'm saying? Those, you know, overall though, a lot of those were not hot takes. Some of those, I feel like you could tell some of the people were trying to rile things up. Some of them had bad takes, like, you know, some of the songs, stuff like that. But overall, there weren't that many bad takes. I've seen a lot more on Twitter. I feel like y'all Reddit people were definitely holding back quite a bit. I think y'all knew what was going on. You were like, I don't want to give a bad take. I'll tell you one thing, your Twitter people, y'all be dropping big hot takes, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, there you have it, people. Did you agree or disagree with any of the takes that were listed? Listen, all you got to know is you got to, you know, agree with my opinions. Let me know down at the bottom what takes you agree with. Also, let me know at the bottom in the comment section what are your hot takes. Maybe we'll do a video segment on that, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.